Oh gosh. Excuse me, everybody. That was horrible. So now let me play to show you guys I have musical skill.
Nice.
Now let me plug up my amplifier and pull up this joke.
And I'm gonna show you my favorite heavy metal band song.
My favorite Korn song. It's spelled K-O-R-N. Bad. I don't like Korn. Some people do, but that's just not me. You like Korn?
No.
No. You ever listen to Korn?
I don't like heavy metal or death metal. So.
They're a little less than heavy metal. They are metal for sure, but they're still bad. But I don't like metal.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
So, yeah, I think the closest thing to metal I'll ever like is Linkin Park. But that's just me. So. Anyways, how are you doing, Caleb?
There's my name.
That's also my name, except not the lab part. But since we're both named
Oh, yeah,
Caleb,
I'm doing good. Sorry, I
yeah,
just.
so you're fine. You're good.
I heard Caleb Ladd, and I got in Caleb AM mode, and
It is Caleb AM. It's Wednesday morning. I believe it is 6:32. February 7th.
Yeah, 6:32.
No,
6:33 now.
6:33 now. February the 7th. This is Caleb AM, a little show where we talk about Jesus.
We ask a question. We drink caffeine.
We ask a question.
Talk about life.
Go to class. We both have a 9 a.m. class together today. He's upset because he messed up the slogan. It's okay. My voice cracked when I tried to sing. It's Caleb AM, so
Mine didn't sound too good either.
it happens.
I needed to check this. I think I have an assignment due for my 11 o'clock class. It does not look like I do.
That's good.
I do.
I'm curious as to why Miss Tram made our.
It's only 8 questions, though. It shouldn't take super long.
I'm curious as to why Miss Tram made our next quiz due 9 a.m. Friday before class starts.
Sorry.
Miss Tram made our next quiz due before class starts on Friday. So it's due at 9 a.m. Friday.
Maybe we'll get all the way through the material today, and Friday is just review.
I guess so.
Maybe drinking caffeine would reveal the answer.
Maybe we should drink caffeine. You seem like you need some caffeine.
Dang.
You look out of it. I'm probably going to skip my caffeine. I'm just joking.
I did stay up a little bit later than normal.
I went to sleep at 10 something and I feel great right now. So
I think it was like 11, after 11, which past few days I've been going to sleep at 10
yeah.
or earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I went to sleep super early on Monday night, I think, and I was feeling refreshed yesterday. I'm not feeling refreshed right now. But I have a blue and yellow limoncello thing.
I love blue and yellow limoncello.
I believe that it will taste like blue and yellow limoncello.
I think that's my second favorite flavor. Behind pina colada. Or a whole lot of pina colada, I should say. I got another white gummy bear since I went 2 weeks without it. I decided I'd go 2 weeks with it. So, sorry to everybody for the... stop booing, okay? Like, I get it. You wanted to see something different, but...
That was a terrible shot. You see that? He threw a tomato and it just completely missed.
Idiot.
Didn't even make it to the screen. I'm really thirsty, which is a really bad thing.
So that means you're going to drink a lot.
Maybe. It just means that I want water. But
So good.
That's a good blue and yellow.
So good. It's almost like ice cream, but there's something else. I don't know what it is.
It has a little bit of like... It has a little bit of like orange dreamsicle taste, but not really the...
It's not orange.
The orange is the dreamsicle part of it.
Yeah.
And then it also has Fruity Pebbles.
I don't taste the Fruity Pebbles, but I do. There's something with the dreamsicle. It's just not orange. Speaking of orange dreamsicle, though, I have a sad story. Yesterday.
Oh, I'm so sorry that happened.
Yeah. Yesterday, I was normally Tuesdays and Thursdays are my get a lot of work done day because I have a hour and a half break in between my two classes, and it's like the only break I have in between stuff because of work now. So I after my 8 a.m. class, which I woke up early to go and study and do some homework, and then 8 a.m. class, I did homework in the 8 a.m. class because I don't pay attention in that class, and then went to study, and I went to go and grab a Swedish Fish Ghost for my study time, and there's this dude that I've been walking behind since I walked out of the classroom. You're in McCool.
Mm-hmm.
Walked straight into the Union. We both go into the pod. He grabbed the last Swedish Fish Ghost in the cooler. I mean, I remember I see him walking towards it, and I see that there's only one Swedish fish like there. I'm just like, no, don't do it, don't do it. And he opens it. He went straight for it, man.
He knew.
He knew. I mean, good for him. It's a great energy drink. Like, he didn't know that I was going after it, so
He should have known.
he should have. You're right. But
That's why I walk fast. I can't risk stuff like that.
I got an
Because I went to the pod market the other day after class and after developmental psych, and I got the last Swedish Fish Ghost.
I ended up getting an orange dreamsicle ghost, which was still good, but
It's not Swedish Fish
I was
Ghost.
so disappointed.
Especially when
dude.
you're expecting a Swedish Fish Ghost.
I love it when I talk to people and they talk about how great the Swedish Fish Ghost is. And I'm
Only
like,
person I've heard that doesn't like it, besides JJ, but that doesn't really count because the only thing he's tried it is
he doesn't like candy. So,
Aaliyah.
yeah, no, that's
Lost all respect for her.
yeah. That was the only person.
Aaliyah, I'm kidding.
She doesn't watch the show.
Yeah, I know.
We could say the most ridiculous thing about her, and she would never find out unless Colton was watching and he told her. That's possible. He watches the show sometimes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Colton. We didn't mean it. It's just she doesn't like the Swedish Fish Ghost. That doesn't make sense to me.
It does not.
I was talking to one of Jackie's friends about it, which of course this certain Jackie's friends thinks the white pineapple monster is the best energy drink ever. Not true. Which is unfortunate because I like
White
pineapple. Mm-hmm.
Is that the yellow one?
It's black and yellow. It's a black can.
Oh, Monster. I was
Yeah.
thinking Red Bull. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Which that's just not true. But we started talking about energy drink. She's like, "Have you had the Swedish Fish Ghost?" And I was like, "I have had the Swedish Fish Ghost." She's like, "This thing's incredible." It's like, "You're my new favorite Jackie's friend."
You're not an idiot.
But yeah, and then Emma was like, "I love Swedish Fish. I've never had it." And then they went and bought one so Emma could try it, and she liked it. Emma's my cousin who's also Jackie's
Swedish
fan.
Fish Ghost is just crazy because it tastes so much
It's
like
just
Swedish fish, but it's better than Swedish.
I agree.
Like I like Swedish Fish as a candy. It's
Yeah.
a fine candy, but there's something about it in liquid bubbly form that is
So good.
that's what it was meant to be.
What my
It's a perfect energy.
I don't know if
It's
I
up there
want
with
this
the
to
greats.
happen, but I'm like, I love the blue lemonade Swedish Fish.
That would be.
If they made a blue lemonade Swedish
Dude.
Fish Ghost,
Dude,
I might
cry.
unless it was really bad, then I'd cry for other reasons.
That would suck, but considering I need Ghost to take a risk free flavor because
Sorry.
goodness their flavors have sucked recently. They have sucked.
What was the newest? I
The
agree with
newest
you,
one
I
was
can't
that
remember.
strawberry margarita thing. Freaking
I knew
terrible.
that would be bad.
Freaking terrible, disgusting.
Yeah, I knew that would be bad.
The cotton candy flavors were rancid, and
Yeah.
there was one other one.
Strawberry bubble gum.
Yeah, there was one other one that came
Lemonade
out.
was new, wasn't it?
That one was newer, I think. Yeah, that one was fine though. That one was actually really good.
I didn't care for that one too much.
I drink that one.
I'm having trouble finding a lemonade flavored energy drink that I like.
If you have the lemon drop from, I like that one.
It's alright. It's
Cherry Blood Lemonade.
cherry like
It's my second favorite
any
thing.
limeade or lemonade energy drink always leaves a horrible aftertaste in my mouth, regardless of brand. Like I can't find one that I like, which is fine. I'll just drink lemonade, but I don't know.
I do think that typically they're not as good, but Cherry Blood Lemonade is really good to me. I'm not a big fan of the Ghost one. Not the sour lemonade is like surprisingly good. It doesn't have the best aftertaste though. I'll give you that. But it smells really good, and I like it. It reminds me of our question of the day.
It does remind me of our question of the day too.
But yeah, Ghost, if you're listening, please stop sucking. Like, it's embarrassing.
You guys
You
were
were
on-
easily number 2.
You were on fire.
You were really only number 2 to Bang because Bang is Bang. I mean, they're not doing anything right now. Monster bought them out and stopped selling them. So like, they'd be easy to dethrone. But no, you didn't want that to happen. You didn't want Bang to win, or you didn't want to beat Bang. Which I get it, but like, come on, these flavors suck. They're getting a whole lot of chocolated.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, yeah, they're not that bad, but
A whole lot of chocolate is a whole lot of chocolate.
it is awful. It's so funny when I get on Instagram now because I have a bunch of DMs from like the same people because I don't use Instagram.
4 from me.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Ooh, April solar eclipse is said to be the longest and most visible. Thank you for sending me that.
You're welcome.
It's something.
I thought you would like that. I thought we could share that.
You know what? Well, when oh, never mind. The solar eclipse during the day. Yeah. We'll be doing nothing, and then we'll think about how the solar eclipse is happening, and then we'll
It'll
drive.
get really dark outside. We're like,
It's happening, and then we'll drive out to that field and look at it. That was still one of the most fun nights.
the
Going
moon
up.
was so bright.
It was so bright. We themed an entire Caleb AM over that moon.
Yeah, we did.
Anyways, we ask a question, and then we get that question answered
We do. By you guys.
by you guys.
So go follow us on Instagram. Both our Instagrams are down below. Oh, wait. Before you do that, we completely skipped something.
Oh, you're right. Oh my
We
goodness.
completely skipped something.
We didn't even. Oh, goodness.
We usually start with a Bible verse before we even go to caffeine, and we just.
I just needed that caffeine.
So, for those who need Jesus, I'm just joking, Caleb. Anyways, we all need Jesus. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I'll be reading Isaiah 59:1 today, and it says this: Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, or his ear dull that it cannot hear. And I'm going to go to 2 if that's okay. But your iniquities have made a separation between you and your God, and your sins have hidden his face from you, that he does not hear. Sometimes if we feel like we are not getting a response from God, we need to check ourselves and see what are we doing that's separating us from God. And then we need to do our best to pray and ask God to give us the strength to beat that, or to do better, and spend more time with God. Sin separates us from God. And
Relate.
Yeah.
It's a part of really what all of my time at prayer burn was. It was really short, which I wasn't expecting, but I don't know, it kind of worked out for me. It was the weirdest prayer burn I've been to, but it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I thought I had already liked this. My bad.
Dude, we got 5,000 views.
Nice. And I'm in the video pulling out this monster backhand, so I just about clicked on it while just sitting there. Maybe I should post my my picture on Instagram right now while I'm using Instagram. I'll wait till next Tuesday. Alright, so the question this week was, this isn't really like a classic debate or anything. It'd be like pulling out some of our top 10 duos and going like mac or cheese, which
Cheese wins every time.
yeah, cheese would win.
Mac, that should be our next one.
Mac or cheese.
You can't choose both.
Where's the mac and cheese option? But it was salt and pepper.
Yeah.
So
This is a hard one. You know,
I'll let you talk about it.
Yeah, they're both great in their own respects.
Yeah, I don't need that anymore.
They both are culinary. They both.
I was expecting like anything but culinary. They're both small and granular.
Yes. One is
One is white, the other is black with
Gray
some
specks.
white and gray specks.
They're both like, salt you're gonna throw salt on your potatoes. You can also throw pepper on your potatoes.
Some people throw pepper on there.
Some people do both. You're gonna put salt. Some people like salt on watermelon. Some people put
I hate
salt
when people
on
do that. It's fucking
everything.
disgusting.
I
I am a salt person. I'm probably gonna have some high cholesterol or sodium issues later in life because of it. But
like salt.
I try to hold back these days.
Yeah.
But like when I go to a Mexican restaurant and I'm getting, they give me the bucket of chips and they're bland chips until I get my cheese dip. Needs salt.
Yeah.
But I'm not just gonna sit there and let the people that like salsa steal all my chips. I want to let them know, like, hey,
These are my chips.
these are my chips too. I'm here. Because when you put some salt on them, they're good. But then when you pour salt on the whole thing, it just tumbles down to the bottom. And so you
And
gotta,
nobody takes your chips.
yeah, and you gotta take
They
this.
think they're
and-
salty and they're really not. But, yeah, and then pepper, salad is really good for that. Tomato sandwiches, I don't like tomatoes, but, pepper's they both have their
Alfredo.
uses. Alfredo, I like both of them, but I'm gonna give the edge to salt just because of what they do to the French fries in their game, and as well as
because
the
of its
tortilla.
preserving powers.
That too, and the
I can keep
the
a
tortilla
dead
chip.
body for years with salt.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What do you think? I'm going salt. Oh, I gotta say.
Yeah, I was gonna let you guess before I accidentally swayed you.
It's a tough one. I don't know how people view salt and pepper, but I'm gonna go. $59.41 salt.
It was a little bit more of a blowout than that.
Really?
Yeah. Salt won 75-25.
I was not expecting that.
There's only 4 votes. It just worked out that way.
3 voted for salt.
I didn't look at any of. I don't use Instagram. Since I've stopped using Instagram. This is the first poll that I've actually looked at. In the middle of it, I only looked at it once, and it was like 63-37, I think, when I looked at it. So salt got even a bigger lead since then. But I also didn't look at who voted for what. So, but I figured it was going to be like this because like salt is a lot more common. Like you put salt. A lot of people put salt in like everything.
Everything.
So, like even some desserts are salted. So
Salt caramel, bro. Love
I
salted
love
caramel.
chocolate covered pretzels.
Had to.
I guess it's not really a dessert; it's more of a snack. But like, I mean, you can have it.
Be a
There's,
dessert.
there's chocolate on it. So yeah, and I'm not really a pepper person because like salt's already too spicy for me.
Pepper has its uses.
I like pepper on Alfredo, but that's about it. Like, and like if there's pepper in something, it's fine. It's just I don't know.
Pepper.
I didn't eat it as a kid, and I think it's because of red pepper, and I thought all pepper was red pepper, so
Sure.
I just never really tried it. But
Pepper in cartoon form is really funny because a cat will be chasing a mouse, and the mouse just pulls out a thing of pepper, just does that, and then the cat sneezes really loudly, and the pepper goes everywhere, and he sneezes again.
yeah,
It's comedical, but outside of that, salt is better.
salt solo is pepper, I think. But
I agree.
yeah.
It'd be really funny if like a cartoon mouse gave a cat a bunch of salt, and the salt got high cholesterol and
And you
died.
died.
That'd be really funny.
That would be so sad.
But anyways,
Yeah. So
yeah, that was the poll.
go salt.
Go salt. Team salt wins.
I was on Team Salt, so
I was too.
I think you deserve the win.
I'm gonna go write that down before I forget.
We have a little board here.
This will be our last one in this row.
Unless you write it small. I think he purposely wrote it big enough to where we couldn't fit another one. That's what it looked like. Yeah, that was definitely intentional. Yeah, there's a little board. Has the Caleb AM polls on the left.
You know what I've noticed? We write our fours differently.
Oh, you do the connected?
Yeah.
I've never noticed that.
I haven't either, but
I guess there probably weren't a lot of 4s until we got to the 2024 year.
yeah.
It looks like there's only one. Yeah, there's a singular 4 before then. So I guess it would make sense that we never noticed that.
Yeah. And we would have had this.
Oh no, there literally wasn't a single 4.
There's one.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Sucks that when we started, that the ones that are faded now, like they're super spread apart, and now we've kind of condensed them to where we could probably fit like 8 where we started.
Yeah. That's a do list from
It's probably
a long time ago.
yeah. Because Killer of the Flower Moon review is on there. And when did that movie come out? October.
That's funny.
Yeah.
We never reviewed that movie.
You should probably just erase that.
You and Colton reviewed. Did you and Colton do Peach Crisp? No.
I put it in my video because I watched it.
Oh yeah,
That's the only anything we've talked about
yeah.
on Next Up with Media regarding that movie. So
Yeah. Speaking of movies, Colton said Argyle was horrible.
yeah, he came in and told me I was sad.
He said it might be worse than Mean Girls, which is crazy to me. But
Yeah, I was disappointed. He said that it wasn't worth watching. He said not to give it the money. So I guess I'll just wait till it comes out on streaming services.
Yeah.
But Jack said that Caroline watched it and said it was pretty good. So that's one good, one bad.
Want me to go see it and tell you?
If you go see it, I'll just go see it with you.
I don't want to see it, but
Which sucks because it had Bryce Dallas Howard, Henry Cavill, Bryan Cranston. Like the cast was stacked.
I'm trying to decide what the first movie I'm going to see this year is. I guess it's going to be Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, mine probably will be too.
It's crazy that we went from 2023 where I was seeing multiple movies a month to.
That was my movie year. I guess I'm just out of it.
I think that was everybody's movie year. There was so much.
I just don't really care right now, I guess. Because I was really excited for Argyle, and even after I saw the critic reviews, I planned on going to see it, but I guess I don't want to go see movies by myself, and I also don't want to spend more than $5 on a movie, and I'm also not going to see a movie on a Tuesday. So,
yeah.
If it's like a super special movie, I might go see it, but
Dude, and even like Megamon 2 and Kung Fu Panda, they both just don't look good to me.
Kung Fu Panda looks mid. Megamind 2 looks atrocious. Like, horrid. Rancid garbage. Which, to be fair to that, it has like a 2005 Disney Junior TV show budget, and it's just streaming on Peacock. It's not getting a theatrical release. But golly, it looks
It's not even.
awful.
It's not even voiced by
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell or the dude that played.
Colin something.
Yeah.
I think.
Have you seen the episode of Community that he's in?
Probably.
It's so
But
funny.
I don't.
It's the second
Will
Dungeons and
Ferrell?
No, the
Dude that voices the other.
that plays piano on the.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. I love
Yeah.
that episode.
That I do love that episode with because he's with his son.
The Dungeon and Dragons episode are two of the best of Community. I just wish they.
Or he's with his dad.
Yeah.
Hickey's with his.
Yeah.
That's his son.
I wish they hadn't have took the first one off of streaming. Maybe Peacock will have it on when it moves to Peacock.
Maybe.
But
yeah. First movie I'm gonna see. I just thought about this. Is the Demon Slayer movie comes out in 2 weeks, so I will be seeing that.
You might have to go somewhere that isn't Starkville.
Oh, I'm going to.
And in 2 weeks, it's the film festival, so the theater will be closed here.
Don't they have priorities? I was gonna go to Jackson anyways for it. Go see it with Andy and Jacob.
Yeah.
Or Tupelo, but I don't think they're gonna want to drive to Tupelo.
Yeah.
Or
Madison doesn't have one of those fancy theaters.
well, I'm sure they do, but Andy and Jacob live in Jackson.
How far is Madison from Jackson?
It's only 30 minutes, but
They wouldn't drive to a fancy theater for
I'm sure they would. But I want to go see it in Tupelo because I know there's a fancy theater in Tupelo.
Yeah.
And it's where I saw the other one, and I got to recline while I watched my favorite fight scene ever
They might have that at
on the big
Sure
screen,
thing.
which I'm sick and tired of people complaining about. People the first movie, the Mugen Train movie, has like 98, 99, and then the second one does not have that because it's not as much of a movie as it is like half recap, and then the first episode of season 3, which like I get why you'd be disappointed in that, but they explicitly said what it was going to be, and then people left the theater like, what the crap was that? Like, did you watch the trailers?
Demon Slayer, no.
It was they told you that's what it was going to be,
They were
and then people are now saying that this next movie is going to be a scam because it's not going to just be a new movie. When in the trailers it says it's the last episode of season 3 or Swordsmith Village arc and the beginning of Hashira training. It tells you what it's going to be. It's not a scam.
Sounds like a scam to me.
And if I want to see the last episode of season 3 on the big screen, if it was like I had to pay to watch it online or something, I wouldn't freaking do it. But I like seeing stuff on a big movie theater screen.
Sure.
I watched Spider-Man 7 times because I liked seeing it on the big screen. Golly. Why do you think they re-release movies in the movie theaters?
They were showing the Cowboy
Idiots.
Bebop movie in
Freaking
Tupelo.
scam. Golly. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm a little upset. How was your week?
It was good. Pretty good week.
Is that
Pretty good.
JJ that's awake?
Yeah.
Why is he awake? I've never...
I got up at 5:30 to take a shower, and when I walked past his door, he was awake.
His door was open. I walked by. I was like, what the crap?
He was awake at 5 something.
I've never seen him awake so early unless we were like forced to wake up early because we had to leave somewhere.
I have no clue.
Do you think it's a skinwalker?
No.
I'm nervous.
Anyways, my week was fun. I don't remember much of what I did. The weekend was fun. The week wasn't that bad. Yeah.
What was the best thing that happened and the worst thing that happened? Let's do some highs and lows.
Sure. Best thing. Ooh, I did get a new pop. I can show that off when we do that. But
I'm not really showing anything off today.
But
I just
best-
got Demon Slayer statues. I haven't got a new pop in a hot minute, so I don't have anything to show off.
best thing that happened was Friday was a lot of fun. That'd probably be my best thing.
We got to play a lot of pickleball,
Yeah.
and I've really loved it.
And I got to make my first video for the pickleball club, and I thought it turned out really good, and I was proud of it. And
I liked that I was in it.
everyone in the group chat was like, "Caleb, good job," and I was like, "Thanks, guys."
Guys!
Stop it. But yeah, no.
And I like that you used Good Day.
I did use Good Day.
I mean, based song.
based on
Great song.
Yeah.
Christian
it's a
song.
faith-based club.
Faith-based club.
And then
I'm bringing my my cowbell metaphorically right
worst thing that happened this week would probably be
now. I'm sorry that happened to you.
that's okay. I don't know. There wasn't really anything necessarily bad. I guess, filling my car up with gas, that's never fun.
That does suck.
So I'll say that. I'll go ahead and show my new Funko Pop.
I was there when you bought this pop.
Yeah,
I pointed it out to you, actually.
I had a gift card with like $12 something left on it, and I wasn't gonna be able to use that for gas. And so I was like, I'll buy myself a Funko Pop. I haven't bought one in a while, and so I got another Power Ranger pop to add to the collection. Ta-da! It's the Yellow Ranger.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah. I think she has the second coolest look of all the Mighty Morphin Rangers. I like her helmet a lot. Name is
Is the
Trini.
head hollow?
I don't know.
It looks really see-through, but like, are normal pops heads hollow?
They're vinyl. Wouldn't shock me if they were.
That's cool. It looks cool. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Ah, look, the green screen thing is on again.
Oh, is it? I gotta turn that off, but I forgot how.
such a jarring.
It doesn't look like it's off on your shirt though, like on the logo.
It's not. It's too small here.
Okay.
But like,
On your
if I get close, do you think these will? Yep, these are.
That's cool.
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's crazy that that's probably been on, like always,
So cool.
and it wasn't until Colton pulled out the
prawn.
green energy
Yeah.
drink. Because neither of the ones we drink have like a green can, so we would have never really noticed it.
Speaking of green cans,
Or maybe it wasn't on until last week. But
what was your high and low of the week?
start with my low. I don't know. Definitely. I mean, yesterday until I finished class was pretty rough because I had 3 assignments for one class that I forgot about, homework for Japanese, a quiz in Japanese, and 2 exams. And I only have 3 classes on Tuesdays. So it was 2 exams and a quiz and a homework assignment and 3 other homework assignments, and I was really stressed out. But I finished them all, did good on the 3 assignments, did good on the homework, did good on the quiz, and I know I did good on my health psych exam. I'm iffy on biopsych though.
Has he not gotten the grade back yet?
I don't think so. Let me check.
He's usually like.
He
right
said
after
that he said he normally gets them back by the end of the day. But to be fair, yesterday when I got out of class, I played video games because I haven't done that in a while. And then we went to play pickleball, and then I went to Prayer Burn, and then I came back and played video games. So
He's usually like right after the exam, he goes to the testing center and grades them.
he told us that he told us that's what he does. It looks like our grade got put in, so our grade did not get put in.
Maybe that someone hasn't took it yet.
Oh wait, he averages the quizzes?
Into one grade, yeah. He drops your lowest one though.
Man, he had to have at least one thing I didn't like about him. All professors do. Tim is not having classes on Friday, which is more a positive than a negative because it's just sad. I don't know about Bisson. I don't know if there's anything negative. I guess
I'm worried about the paper. It'll be the longest paper I've ever had to write, besides
how
my
long is it?
8 to 10 pages.
Oh.
Besides my capstone project, but a lot of my capstone project, like one page was a chart, the other page was another chart, and so on and so on. I think that total was 12 pages, but this will be the first one with like all. Writing.
I remember what my low is. My low is also happened yesterday, but wait. Thought I heard something. Oh, is that motorcycle? Not really. The
Dingleberger?
yesterday, Prayer Burn ended early, as I mentioned earlier. When I came back, I checked my email, and I got an email from the pickleball club talking about like, you signed up, and there was only 20 people that signed up, and like 8 of them, I think, were girls. 8 to half of them were girls. So it was like, that means I'm only competing, if it's going to be 4 and 4, I'm only competing, like there's a 50% chance if I'm good enough, I get in. So I was like, I'm close to 50. I'm like, okay. And there had to be somebody else like me that did it.
There's gonna be.
If there's going to be 4,
There's
there's
gonna
like
be
10.
The 2 lilies are in. I know that.
But they're
then there's gonna be
girls,
2.
so I'm not really competing with them.
I know, but there's gonna be 2 other girls. Jackson's in, and then 3 guys. So out of 10,
Oh, okay. So the
there's
odds
3.
weren't
There's 3 spots, is what I'm saying.
the odds
for
weren't
guys.
super good, but they were better than I thought they'd be. So I was excited, and then I read the dates and times of practices, and it was Thursdays at 3:30 and Saturdays at 9, and I have work on Thursdays, and most of the time, if I'm working a weekend, I have work at 9. So that was sad, but I was like, okay, I can get around it. on weekends I go home. I can wait till after practice on Saturdays, and they'll understand that I have a job. They'll be cool with that. This is all under the assumption I made it, but and then they said the dates of the tournaments, and one of them was during my friend's wedding that I literally just RSVP'd for. So I was like, yeah, that one's not gonna work. Whatever, I quit. I'm done. So I'm gonna try again next semester. We'll see. It's whatever. I'm not good enough right now.
Next semester will be the same team. They're just gonna go to nationals if they make it.
I'll try again next year.
There you go.
Which is fine because, you know,
Give you more time to practice.
I need to get better anyways. Oh, why do they do it like that? That's awful.
Like what?
To where next semester is nationals, because that's the first semester.
I mean, that's just when Duper.
That's
does
awful. That's terrible.
That's how they did it last year too. Cause
Like, if I got on the team last year, and I graduated, would I still be able to play?
I don't know how that works. I just know because that's how they did it last year. Because Ethan and them made it to nationals, and they didn't go to nationals until November.
That's weird. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either, but it
should be the other way around.
you know. To be fair, Ethan did graduate in December, but I'm sure that's not all pickleball
I
players.
don't think he did.
Mm-hmm.
I literally saw him walking out of a class the other day.
He's in graduate school.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's because he came up and told me, he said, "Hey, Caleb, what's up?" And I was like, "You remember?"
Yeah.
I thought it was just because of pickleball, man, but you know me, man. But yeah, so I started crying and all that. So yeah, that was probably my low.
I mean, Anna Scott also graduated in December, but once again, that doesn't dictate why they do. It's just Duper.
It's just duper.
Duper stupid.
Yeah. So I mean, I was really excited to test myself and play with a bunch of people that are better than me and compare myself and like find out stuff I need to work on, because I know what I need to work on, but like, you know.
Sure.
You feel? It's just I don't really get to a lot because I'm bad at it. I don't like doing it when we're playing because we're just trying to have fun, and I don't want to keep hitting into the net. And it's not one of those things that you can go out and work on something by yourself. So my dinks have gotten better because we've worked on that.
We've worked on dinks a lot.
But yeah, so whatever. I'm still gonna. They said that if it's not gonna work, you can opt out and then just join on like competitive play and stuff. So I'm probably gonna try to do that and just play with all of them still. And then they're like, "Caleb, you're way too good. We need you, please." And I was like, "Fine, you've convinced me." Not really. Don't worry, guys. I am not that egotistical. I'm not good at pickleball. I'm like a 5. Not 5.0 rating on Duper, like 5 out of 10.
Yeah. I'd give you a 6.
That means a lot to me. I'd give you a 4.
That's what I was about to say. I'd give myself. I put myself like a 4.7.
I'd give you a 5.
On a good day, I'm a 5.
On a good day, I think I'm a 7. But on my good days, those are like once every 15 times I play. So
And like people in my on the executive staff are like
9 at
nines.
least.
Like yeah. So
On average days.
on average
So
days, they're 9.
I do kind of play up though. When I'm playing with people better than me, I tend to. Most things I get worse, but in pickleball and tennis, I get better. So we'll see. Infinitely better than me, by the way. If it's somebody just a little better than me, I lose, and I always lose. But y'all understand what I'm saying. So yeah, those are the worst things probably that happened this week. Best, I don't know. A bunch of great stuff happened. Narrow it down to 2 things. Jack, Andy, and Jacob came over this weekend. It was a lot of fun. We didn't get to go play disc golf like I told Jacob we'd do, but we did go play pickleball, and that was a lot of fun. We played a bunch of tournaments, had a lot of fun, which is one of my favorite things to do. Get 8 people and go out and do randomized tournaments. I think they're a lot of fun, and it lets everybody play against everybody at least once.
Jack made me laugh. I don't think I played against Jacob a single time in the tournament rounds. I played against him when we
He
first
never
got
he
there.
never made it to the second round. So
There was one tournament I didn't either, but I didn't play against Jacob. I don't know. Maybe I did.
I think he would have had to.
I don't know. I don't remember. I played against him when I first got there. It was me, him, JJ, and Colton. But that wasn't a tournament. And I was with him, not against him.
He was surprisingly pretty good for somebody that had never played before.
Yeah.
So good for you, Jacob. I wouldn't say that to his face though. I'd let him know he sucks.
Lock your doors, Jacob.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed hanging out with them.
You know,
And that tournament day of pickleball, I wanted to keep playing. When I start, I don't want to stop. But everybody was
are
hungry.
you gonna get a partner for the spring tournament?
I'm hoping to find one.
Colton might play with you.
Yeah,
He's gotten a lot better since we first started.
that's true. Yeah, I might ask Tyler, but Tyler's he seems like a glass cannon type of player, where like he always hits it really hard, and some of the times like his serves,
Serves were ridiculous.
they're crazy good, but they're not all like there's like 40% chance it goes over because he hits it so hard. So, but when he gets him over, he typically gets the point. So like that's how my tennis serves were. So he tries like risky shots. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you.
that.
Yeah, that's what, if he doesn't. If like I play like a competitive play game with him and he doesn't do that, I'd probably ask. But
Which I don't know if I have to volunteer for the tournament, but I'm going to. But
if I can't find a
Yeah.
partner, I'll probably volunteer.
I'll probably
Just so I can walk around and talk to the exec staff, because I got to meet last year's and they were all cool, and I want to get to meet these people.
yeah. I'll probably just need to make content for it the whole time, which I'm fine with. But because last year's tournament content was the flyer for it, and then a 3-second video of the championship round on the story, and I'm like, you were there the whole time. Did you not do anything else? But
I got this awesome video.
yeah, so I'm just gonna be
Wasn't that cool?
making content for it.
Which honestly was kind of annoying, because after we got out and left, why did we left? There was something we wanted to do afterwards, right?
No, we came straight back.
But like we were like, oh, Andy was here.
Mm.
Andy and Jacob were here.
He got because he got his chicken biscuits.
Yeah. Yeah, we came back because of that. I kind of wanted to watch, but then I wanted to like keep track of it on Instagram, and then like I kept checking, and there was nothing, and then eventually there was a very short video of the championship, and I didn't even know who was in it because the video was so short, and then I think they posted a picture, but I'm not sure. So yeah, you've got some tough shoes to fill. That was great marketing content. So
I'm gonna try my hardest.
So yeah, that was fun. Or, a bit selfishly, told you this about this yesterday, but Until Dawn got officially announced for a PC remaster and PS5 remaster, but the one I care about is PC because
Colton's awake.
that was JJ.
That was JJ.
That was JJ. Yeah, the game's been out since 2015. I wanted to play it badly since 2015, like really bad. Every time I go to GameStop, I check for it as if I'm about to buy it because it's on PS4 and I'm not about to buy it because I'm one of those people that when I play a game, I kind of want it to be mine. If I'd ever gone over to like a friend's house to spend the night and they had it, I'd probably be like, all right, let's play it through Until Dawn. But I haven't ever done that, so I'm about to own it and I'm about to play it and I'm about to have a lot of fun. And I'm already excited because unless I screw it up, I know who I'm killing off and I know who I'm leaving alive.
Frick yeah.
Chris and Ashley, they're getting together. They're gonna love each other. Emily, dead. She's done. All my homies hate Emily. She slaps
Until
Ashley.
Dawn, the Sims. You get to pick who gets together and.
No,
Oh.
it's a story game, but Chris and Ashley like each other.
Is there a chance they don't end up together?
Yeah, so spoilers for the game. There's one point where Chris walks into a room and Ashley and his name is Josh are tied up like this on a thing, and there's a buzzsaw that's spinning, and then you have to choose go to Josh and kill Josh. That's why I freaking love the game so much. The trailers give away nothing about the actual game, and the twist is freaking perfect. It's incredible game. But I don't know if the gameplay's fun, but it looks fun. So, but yeah, if you choose go to Josh, it kills Josh. If you choose go to Ashley, it kills Josh. Because Josh doesn't actually die. It's a fake death because it turns out it was like all a prank from Josh. And then the real story starts. Freaking incredible. I can't wait to play it. I'm so excited. But yeah, if you choose kill Josh, it's one of those like Ashley will remember that things. If you choose kill Ashley and it still goes to Josh, when you like go over and save her, she's really angry at you. And then obviously later in the game when they have the chance to get to like, you know, be like, oh, I love you, kiss. They don't do that because earlier in the game, Chris tried to kill Ashley. And I don't know about you, but that wouldn't go over well. Like if Lauren tried to kill you, I don't think you'd be happy with her. So yeah,
Probably not.
I think there's a couple moments that can stop it, but all you got to do is not be a jerk, and it kind of works out in your favor. But I know that there is one spot where like you can just make the most. It's the only spot in the game I think where there's just like this out of nowhere death that can happen for Ashley. And so I need to remember where it's at. I know where it's at, but I need to know how to avoid it because it's like the only one that is like just completely out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very excited.
That's good.
I will not talk about it anymore, but when that game comes out, I'm going to no life the crap of it and probably get every single ending possible.
I get my first paycheck. Not my first paycheck. I get a paycheck tomorrow.
I get a paycheck.
And I'm going to buy.
I get my first paycheck in a week.
I'm going to pre-order the show, and I'm so excited.
I can't wait for Until Dawn to be available for pre-order. I hope it's not $60. If it is,
it's going to be $60.
I mean, I'm prepared. I'm saving the money in my Venmo account that's come from like buying groceries and Andy and Jack paying me and stuff. For that, it is sitting in my Venmo account. It's like $59 right now. I'm not using it until that comes out, just in case it's $60. I'm hoping it's like $30, but we'll see. It'll probably be $60, but like I mean, it's a remastered game, and it sells for like $15 right now or $20. Yeah. But it's still like a brand new game. But it's okay. I wanted to buy it for so long. I don't really care. And I haven't bought like a $60 game in so long. Like years.
I don't know.
Actually, no, I bought Tears of the Kingdom, but I haven't bought a non-Nintendo full price game in years. So.
Didn't you also buy, that's what you just said. Sorry.
I bought.
You didn't buy Baldur's Gate?
No. Baldur's Gate.
I
bought a.
Sorry.
I bought a Fire Emblem game. Yes. Before that, I bought another Fire Emblem game. Before that, I bought another Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
So.
This is a random story, but I saw my guitar, so I thought of it. My church is having a Valentine's Day banquet to raise money for the bodybuilders.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, they're like getting an Elvis impersonator to come, and people are like impersonating different musicians and stuff. They said, "Caleb, do you want to be John Mayer?" I was like, "Heck yeah, I want to be John Mayer." Like, awesome. Can you be him in the Valentine's Day banquet? I was like, "Oh, you meant impersonate John Mayer." No.
What if John Mayer found out and then made fun of you?
I'd kill myself.
Posted on his story like, look at this disgusting
idiot.
ogre. This is the worst guitar playing I've ever seen. How dare you disgrace my name like
John Mayer said that to me, or about me, I don't think I would leave that bed.
It would be over.
Like, I'd probably cry.
I'd have to come bring you soup or something.
And I'd have to eat through it too, because my mouth would just be like this. Come on, Caleb.
It's been 3 years. You've
gotta
graduated since then. You have a job. How did I get a job? I don't know.
But you have it.
But you have it.
Get up and go to work. They haven't fired me yet.
It's been 2 years.
I
And
never
you
went
showed
to
up
work.
Ah, Caleb, you finally started your first day.
You're fired.
You're fired. Okay. I needed this.
That's so funny.
I had a really weird dream last night.
Nice. What happened? If it's okay to share, it
Yeah.
might not be.
It is. It wasn't like really weird. It was, but, let's see. I was somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had to drive somewhere
Mm-hmm.
in my car,
Mm-hmm.
and I was driving through this like weird neighborhood, and I couldn't find the exit. It was really weird. And at one point, I went through like a storage container that was a part of the neighborhood. It was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to this new neighborhood that was like a fancy neighborhood, and it was like 3 a.m. And then my car headlights started going out, and I was like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? And so I stopped at this house, and like the door was unlocked, so I like knocked, nobody answered, and I went in, and I was hoping to find a way to fix my headlights. I don't know how to fix headlights. I don't know what I was doing, but and then eventually I got really hungry. So I started eating a bag of his Ruffles. So I was committing crimes over and over. You know, I was a bad person. Don't do crimes, kids. But then I left, and I was like, and I couldn't find my keys. It's like, oh, this isn't good. And so I started looking around the grounds for my keys. And then eventually somebody saw me, and it was like this pool girl for whatever reason that was cleaning the pool at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Just doing her job.
And then I saw her start moving towards me, and I mean, she had no reason to assume that I was a criminal. People lived at this neighborhood. I could have been someone that lived there. But then she started yelling, "Call the police!" I was like, "No, please don't! Please, I need help!" And then she called the police, and like 3 more people emerged out of nowhere and started chasing me. And then I started crying because the police were called on me, and I thought that it was real, and I was scared, and I was like, "Please, I don't want to go to prison." And then the police officer showed up, and we were in our house for some reason. So I guess I made it back. But
What did the police say?
the police seemed really nice, and they seemed to be cool with me. So I don't think I ended up getting arrested, but I ended up showing them something. The police officer dude, I ended up showing him something that like he agreed with, and so he thought I was based.
Nice.
And then, the living room was the old layout, so the TV was on that wall, like this one right here, that one. And you were watching TV, and he was like, "Yo, officer, you gotta see this." And then he came in and sat down and started watching TV with you.
Nice.
And it was like an episode of like a sitcom or something.
That's awesome.
So,
Yo, officer.
yo, officer, you gotta see
You gotta
this.
see
This
this.
is crazy.
That's funny.
And so yeah, that's where the dream ended.
That's such a Caleb moment for me.
Yeah.
Just being like, yo, officer.
Yo, officer, you gotta see this. So yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I thought about something else awesome that happened this week. Ann Wilson announced her album release date. And
No way.
yeah, unfortunately,
Actually, it's pretty exciting.
it's I mean, I guess it's not unfortunate for me, but for her, Taylor Swift announced her album release date 3 days later. It's the same day. And I feel like probably more than half of Ann Wilson's target audience is also fans of Taylor Swift. So I'm like, oh man, that's gotta
That's-
suck.
Taylor Swift, the god.
I was like, oh man, not
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
that would be brutal.
Why does Taylor Swift have a new album coming out? Didn't she just have like 3 or 4? I don't get.
Because she AI generates her songs and can write an album or 4 albums a year.
I don't get how. I get that there's like 1 or 2 new songs on every album, but I do not get the hype.
I think
around
this
it.
one is a new
Okay.
completely. Unless I'm wrong. I've seen pictures of the album cover and it doesn't look like anything. It doesn't say Taylor's version of what I've seen.
Oh,
But yeah.
But like even still,
Yeah. There were some girls talking about that next to me in marketing class. They're like, yeah, I like Taylor Swift and everything, but I don't care for like the Taylor's version. Like it's the same song.
it's the same song. But people listen to them as if they've never heard them before. They post them on their show like, "Oh my gosh, I love this song. This is incredible." It's like, Man, it's been out for 15 years. What are you talking about?
Where was this 15 years ago?
Everything we know about Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets. The Tortured Poets Department. That's a terrible album. Man. That's awful.
Oh gosh, guys, this is genius.
That is a terrible album name. Yeah, seems like it's a new album. I mean, Midnight's was a new album, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
I'm not as much of a Taylor Swift hater as you, so.
I've kind of grown a little bit. Like, as far as the NFL goes, it's not her fault that the ESPN and the NFL keep showing her. She's just there to support Travis, which I can respect. But
if she's actually there to support Travis and she actually likes him, I can respect it. But I don't think she does. I think it's a. I mean, every relationship she's ever been in has been used to make songs. So it's hard to believe that she is not dating somebody for the prospect of a song. There is a chance she is. No.
Maybe she's grown up.
I mean, maybe she's an adult now. Maybe that's what Taylor's version has all been about. She wanted to date a famous football player so she can share their unlimited income.
I hate the fans' responses to Taylor's versions. Like, she's doing it to make a point.
No,
yeah,
she's not.
And the point is
Money.
millions of dollars.
She would do this for free.
But
she
she's
did
not.
it. But she
If
didn't.
she really wanted to do it for free, she'd release her concert on YouTube, not in a movie theater, and charge $11 and a $20 popcorn bucket to go see it. Like, it's okay.
She's not in the wrong for doing it for money. It's called a job.
It's called a job. But don't act like she's doing it for you individually, fan who's sitting there listening. She's not.
This is not for you.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I didn't always hate Taylor Swift. I never liked her music. I didn't start hating her until freaking she popped back up out of nowhere and everyone was like, Jake Gyllenhaal, give her back the scarf! Like, I guarantee you he does not have that scarf.
There's no way.
I promise you he doesn't.
He's too much of a stud.
And Taylor
He was
Swift,
in Prisoners.
Taylor Swift could have come out and said, guys, like, calm down, this was years ago. And she hasn't. There's my disrespect there. Is that when any of her former ex-boyfriends get trashed for anything, she doesn't come out and say, hey, like, guys, this was a long, long time ago, because all of them have been a long, long time ago.
And that's why I like the song Last Time, because she is in the wrong. She might not think she's in the wrong in that song, but she's in the wrong in that song. The guy's not perfect either.
Yeah.
But all the other songs she makes it seem like she's perfect. Yeah. Maybe not all too well, but I don't know. This song's kind of mid.
Jeez.
No offense, Taylor Swift fans. She's got some good songs. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Except, like, oh my goodness, why was "Look What You Made Me Do" so popular? That song
That's a Taylor
is
Swift song. That's literally
awful.
It's a horrible song.
But, like, there are Taylor Swift songs that aren't popular. But, like, out of all the songs on that album, why was it
Dude,
that?
she
it
has
is so bad.
She has some songs that I just can't, like, dude, Blank Space is a horrible
I don't
song.
like Blank Space.
All of her, like, insanely popular ones are the bad ones.
I agree.
Like, they're bad. They're not even decent or okay, they're just bad. Bad Blood, unless it's the Kendrick Lamar version.
I like
is
Cruel
atrocious.
Summer.
It's alright. I don't get it. She's literally been caught for plagiarism. Like, how does she still have a career? If I got caught for plagiarism, I'd be kicked out of the university and not get my degree.
Yeah. I do not like Shake It Off. I feel like that's a controversial
It's a bad.
thing. That song is not good.
The lyrics are so powerful. The hater's gonna hate. The faker's gonna fake. Like,
Ooh, get it, girl.
oh my goodness, what lyrical artistry that was.
There's one of them, and like I think it's in Shake It Off, and like the bridge. There's just one of the most.
Hey! While you were
That
getting
part.
down to the liars and the dirty cheats of the world, you could have been getting down to this sick beat. The beat is just
It's
what?
it's so bad. It's so not good.
Oh man.
Oh.
And all Taylor Swift fans like, yeah!
I remember the first time I heard that, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? I was like watching the music video, I was like, you can get down to this sick beat.
Dude,
And
her
I'm like,
music
oh my-
videos are atrociously bad. Like, her dancing and all of them are just so...
Which, to be fair to her, she just shouldn't dance. Because her voice is good. She has a good voice.
Yeah.
Just stop dancing. Stop writing songs about how edgy you are. Go back to making just the last time.
Like,
just re-release the last time as an album 12 times, and you'll be my favorite artist. Not really, but
Yeah.
this is the most we've ever talked about Taylor Swift, and I feel like this is not going to end well
What do you
in
mean?
30 years when we get canceled for not
For
liking
not liking Taylor Swift. Yeah, it's okay. They've been trying to cancel John Mayer for years because of it, and it hasn't worked. But,
That is John Mayer. Let's just say...
yeah, I mean, they've been trying to cancel every guy she's ever dated for the past however many years, and it hasn't worked. And,
Probably 'cause they don't-
Kanye, but
Probably because they don't do anything wrong.
I love when I love Kanye.
I'm sure some of them did. Let me take that back. I'm sure a lot of them did wrong things.
Yeah, some of them. I mean, look, I'll be real. John Mayer shouldn't have been dating her. She was 19. He was in his 30s. That's not okay.
It's not okay, John. That
But-
is wrong.
That is wrong.
That is objectively wrong. I mean,
But-
it's
Yeah.
not legally wrong.
Not legally.
But it's
I
objectively
agree. It was wrong. There's no reason he should have been dating her. But like, from what I can read about, what I know about his song about her and her song about him, he never did anything wrong other than being too old for her. But Joe Jonas, like, he got a bunch of hate that wasn't warranted. Jake Gyllenhaal still gets a bunch of hate that's not warranted.
For
Okay.
what? Owning the scarf that she gave him?
I'm sure he doesn't even still have it.
Probably not.
And look, she's Taylor Swift. She can buy
Do you know
another
how-
scarf.
do you know how much
she
money
can get
He
multiple
could make
scarves?
if he just pulled out a red scarf and tried to sell it on eBay or something. Like, I'm selling Taylor Swift scarf. Who wants it? Signed by me.
I love how the two most cultish people in music are like just hate each other, and it's Taylor and Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye's bar about her is so funny. I don't remember it, but I know it is.
It's always funny
I
when
made that girl famous.
It's
It's,
always-
so funny.
it's always funny like Jacob really likes Kanye, and if Taylor Swift gets mentioned, he's like, well, Kanye made a career, so. Which I don't know all the lore behind that, but I am aware of the loosely aware of the situation. So.
And then people hate. Oh gosh, Taylor Swift fans hate Kanye, and Kanye fans hate Taylor Swift. There is no in between. I'm not a fan of either one of them. If I had to pick one, I'd pick Kanye, music wise, but. Just because Jesus is King is an album, but
Yeah, I don't know who I'd pick. I'd probably go with.
and I like Graduation.
I'd probably go with Taylor Swift, honestly, just because I think The Last Time is my favorite out of either of their songs. But Kanye does have a lot of good, like his songs with Kid Cudi are really good. What's that like EP called?
I don't know.
Kids, something.
Graduation's really good.
He does have
Some
that
songs-
one.
some songs
stronger.
Some songs on Donda are really good, and then
Believe What I
Jesus,
Say is a band.
Jesus is King's a great album. So
Jesus is King is a good album. That's a good album.
I'm not hiding anything. It's water.
So
What time?
7:35.
Nice.
That's music. We listen to music.
Next weekend, gonna be recording with Matthew.
I need that to happen.
I'm like looking forward to it. It's gonna be my first. No, that's not true. But my dad made me do it when I was a kid. This will be my second. This will be the first time I wanted to be in a studio setting. So.
Sounded like there was some trauma in there.
Oh yeah, I did not want to. I did not want to sing when I was a kid, especially the songs he made me sing. But
He only let me sing Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
I wish that song didn't get overplayed. That's such a good song.
I know, right?
It's so good.
Back when I worked at Peppers, I started listening to it a bunch. I don't know why, but I did. And then out of nowhere, like they were playing it at the Michigan-Alabama game. Why were y'all doing that?
They play it everywhere.
Like, what happened? What made the song get so big?
That's an old song.
I'm out of the loop these
Hot
days.
Fuzz came out. Look up what year Hot Fuzz came out. This is the
It's
album
like-
that it's on.
It was early 2000s, I think.
Most of the Killer stuff is.
I thought it would be the first song. I can't believe The Kill is what popped up. Yeah, 2003.
That's great, and it's like
It's been 20 years.
it started getting big in like 2019.
Let It Die to everybody but me. I still want it.
The Killers are good. I like the Killers as a band. They're no, as far as alt rock goes, I don't think anyone's ever going to beat the 1975 for me. But
Oh,
good.
the 1975 was the Spottle the other day.
Was it? That's cool.
We didn't get it. Andy got it. He did it on his phone. He just guessed until it was out of guesses because me and Daniel were trying to do it, and
Yeah.
he was curious to who
We
it
could
was.
do the Spottle and Caleb A.
Good. But yeah,
Dude,
After
I
we
got
figured it out-
Michael Bublé in one guess that time. That was the sickest thing ever. It was
I
just
got-
because I was
I got-
listening to him at the time, and I guessed Michael
it was
Bublé.
also Christmas time.
And I guessed him, and I was like, oh my gosh!
I got one of them in one guess once, but I don't remember who it was.
I need to start doing Spottle again.
I'll do it every once in a while. Daniel was just doing all the like Wordle-esque games. I was like, you gotta do Spottle. But yeah, Andy and Jack didn't know who they were.
Really?
Yeah.
They're big.
Always gotta start with crap.
Dude, have you heard "Tell Me You Love Me" by the 1975?
Bastille. I think so.
Such a good song.
For those Spottle's like Wordle, but you
Wait.
guess a musical artist that's in the
Okay, 2013
the
Male.
Spotify top 1,000, and then it gives you like this is a male band
No, Ed
who just-
Sheeran's that same nationality.
who debuted before 2013, more popular than 252. Which every time I guess Bastille, it surprises me that their listener rank 252. They have like 2 popular songs.
Male pop.
It's not pop.
Oh, it's not pop. Male 2014, not pop. Try The Weeknd.
2013. Actually, I'm gonna try. John Mayer.
He was too. I was about to say he's too far away from. His listener rate's gone down since last time I played Spotify. Which makes
He's
sense.
still more popular than 159. One American male.
I think it's The Weeknd. Oh, I forgot he was from Canada. I didn't think he counted as pop. Forgot he was Canadian. My fault.
And this is the point where I'm like, I forgot. I don't really.
Not a pop artist. So it's got to be a rapper.
Maybe. Jonas Brothers.
It's one solid, one person.
Kendrick?
Ooh.
2010. Yeah, that was a good guess.
Kendrick area.
Hip hop.
Kendrick
2010.
Lil Wayne's way before that. Travis Scott's more popular than that. ASAP Rocky's before that. Thinking of all the rappers I know.
I'm gonna go with Kid Cudi. It's gotta be Kid Cudi.
Ooh. You were close to that.
I did not know Kid Cudi released an album before Kendrick. That surprises me.
Wale's not that popular. And I think
Alright, gotta go with other rappers I like. Denzel Curry. That was a terrible guess. It's gotta be.
I don't know.
It's
when
gotta
Lil
be
Wayne's-
Tyler the Creator.
Could be actually. Oh, dang it! So close.
Oh, he was even more popular than Kid Cudi. I didn't
Wait,
even know.
is it above 118
Yeah.
and 89? Maybe it is. No, Wale's not that popular. Never mind. It's not Gambino.
Maybe it's Logic.
Got it. No,
What?
2014.
What?
It's gonna be a rapper that we should know and we don't.
It's definitely gonna be one if it's this popular. Daniel's giving me a song by him. Whoever it is. Gambino didn't release an album that early, did he?
I think he's less popular than that too, on my listener rank. I don't know when Camp came out actually. I know Camp was his first one.
2011.
Firefly.
This is that point where I go check music I have.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go.
I normally look up rappers.
Yeah.
And, it's not Kanye.
Could be Mac Miller. Sabbath.
Could be Mac Miller. If it was Mac Miller and we didn't get it, Evan would, like, as soon as we did and run through the door and be like, how dare you?
We should probably guess Mac Miller then,
Just
in
in
case.
case.
I'll guess Mac Miller.
Oh my
I knew
gosh.
it wasn't because of the listener rank.
I thought when
It's
I saw
higher
20,
than 89.
I thought when I saw 2010, I was like, oh, that's it.
Maybe it's Jid. When did Jid's first album come out? We've only got one guess
Is
left.
Jid more popular than Mac Miller?
He had an album come out last year that was like super popular. From what I heard of it, it sucked, but I don't like his voice, so.
What about Baby Keem?
Huh?
Baby Keem.
I want to see when his first album came out. I didn't think he'd be that popular, but no, it's not.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a rapper name. Okay, hold on. All right. Who was in? I'm thinking of all the rappers that were. What about? No, Quavo wouldn't have been that early, and he was Migos before he was Quavo. It's not Offset.
Did I guess Denzel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Denzel's underrated.
Lecrae.
It is definitely Lecrae. Oh, it's Tyler Childers. It's Tyler Childers.
Luke Combs. It's Luke Combs.
I think we just gotta guess and move on with our
I
life.
wish I could look through my Spotify and see. It's NBA Youngboy.
It is definitely
I'm just-
NBA Youngboy. Alright, here's a longer. Chance?
Chance with 2012. I believe.
It's not Tyler. It's not Kid Cudi. Ooh, could be J. Cole.
Could be J. Cole.
I'm gonna go with J. Cole.
That's a good guess.
It was not J. Cole. Who was it? I would have never guessed
2
2
Chainz?
Chainz.
I thought he was older than 2010.
Yeah.
I also didn't think he was that popular. I thought, like,
Yeah. 2 Chainz wouldn't have come to mind for me. I don't really listen to him.
I don't even.
Daniel hasn't given me a song by him, and I thought he was older than that. So
I've
that was a
only,
little disappointing. I thought I was gonna be like, dang it, I should have
I've only
known that.
heard 2 Chainz in features. I've never heard a 2 Chainz song.
So
But
that was the Spottle today.
who was I? I was somebody I was thinking of the whole time. Who sings or raps Rack City? Big Sean. I was thinking of Big Sean, but then I could never.
I was thinking of Biggie Cheese.
Jeez, they call me Mr. Fantastic. Ugh. Look up when Quinn's new album comes out.
Did he announce it?
No, but maybe
Oh.
we missed it.
I was about to say, I don't think he announced it.
He just had a baby. I don't think he's having an album anytime soon.
Yeah. I'm
Does anybody I like besides Ann Wilson release an album this year?
I think Noah Kahan's going to.
Coming off of 2023 with all the great music that was released and the great movies, and coming into this year where there's not going to be any good movies and
Hey,
Deadpool. There's Deadpool.
Despicable Me 4 and Deadpool 3.
I'm worried.
For Despicable Me?
No, for this year.
Yeah, for this year.
I just want another.
I mean, Noah Kahan on this Friday is
Gregory
when
Alan
Gregory Alan Isakov and the feature with the girl that I don't remember her name because I don't know her music. Those are coming out Friday, and he already said that those were the end of Stick season. Like he's not going to do anything else with it, which I'm perfectly fine with because
He had a great run with it for sure.
yeah, I think he's.
He's done all he can with it.
I mean, he could go through every song and get a feature on every song, but I don't want him to. So
I mean,
I was expecting it to
he's
just be
gotten-
the new songs, and that's what I wanted. When he started doing stuff from the original album, I was like,
I mean, think about all the people that he did. I mean, like people.
he started
Post
with
Malone
Post
and
Malone.
Olivia. I know you don't like her, but she's big. Like in
Well,
music,
he didn't
like
do it.
she's.
He didn't do an official release.
Oh, he
with her.
didn't. I thought he did. Never mind.
I would
But
be heated.
um,
I would be enraged.
there's. We started with Post Malone. Lizzie
Post Malone was-
Gallon.
Post Malone was definitely the biggest he did.
Yeah.
Lizzie-
Hosier's pretty big.
Lizzie was the biggest for. Lizzie or Hozier were the biggest for the genre that he is in. It's like,
I wish Lizzie might release an album this year. It's been.
but yeah,
2
Noah
years
Noah
since
is releasing these in like this Friday, the 9th, and then like he's already teased new songs, so I
Yeah.
think he's gonna end up releasing one around when he released Stick Season,
Like a song or an album.
an album. I think he'll release some songs in the summer,
Yeah.
which is what he did for Stick Season. And
My goal is to release some songs by next February.
yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to do it before next February, because since like 2024 is gonna suck so much for music, you have to fix it.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna become famous in this year. Just joking.
I hope so. I'll become your manager and run your name into the ground.
I'll start a rumor.
Caleb freaking sucks. Why would you say such a thing?
Maybe, what we can do is when I get famous, and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift inevitably break up after he loses the Super Bowl,
You can date Taylor Swift.
and then she can make my career, but we can ruin hers because she's too old to date me, and then we can pull a reverse John Mayer.
Nah, people will just say, well,
He
she's okay to do that.
He shouldn't have been dating her.
He shouldn't have dated
He
her.
was too young.
He
He was
knew
too
better.
immature.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how it would go.
that is how it would go. I don't think there's anything Taylor Swift could do that could ruin her
Dude,
career.
literally, that's what I was saying. Like, I think Kanye and her are the only two people who could literally get away with anything and still be loved
Which,
and famous.
to Taylor Swift's credit, she is not trying to get away with anything.
That's
But
true.
Kanye is like mentally ill, and
Kanye went
Just does
DEFCON
stuff.
3 on the Jews and still has one of the biggest fan bases in music.
he literally
It's crazy. dude.
essentially came out as a full blown Nazi,
Yeah.
and people are just like, "But Your Honor, he made graduation."
Like, it's insane, dude. Like,
Yeah, it was funny when Jacob mentioned Kanye and Jack was like, "Yeah, the Nazi," and Jacob was like, "He made graduation."
I can't wait.
I was
till,
like, "Wow, an actual Kanye fan just used that as a defense."
I can't wait till something horrid comes out about Taylor and her fans are just like, she didn't mean it. She's just kidding.
But Your Honor, she made Taylor's version of 4 of her albums.
But Your Honor, she's Taylor Swift.
No.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. That probably won't ever happen.
It probably won't. I'm just.
If she
it's
ever
gonna be
did
funny.
something that was actually like really bad, she would just cover it up.
She has the money.
The media would just be like, "Hey Taylor, do you mind if we report on this?" And she'd say, yeah, I do mind." She'd be like, "I'm sorry, ma'am." And then whoever asked would have to get executed.
Yeah. Off with his head. People think that this. What really makes me funny is that there's so many people that are like, dude, if Taylor said vote for this person, that person will win the election. I'm like, you realize 50% of the population is obsessed and loves Taylor Swift, but there's also a large portion that absolutely hates Taylor Swift and would probably do the opposite of what she said. So
And that's also under the assumption that 50% of her listeners are over the age of
age
18.
of 18, yeah. So
Which most of them are. But there are new Taylor Swift fans. I'd say
Yeah.
like 30% of her fan base are
yeah.
probably more. 40% of
So-
her fan base are under.
Which I do respect Taylor Swift for having that much of a voice and not being political,
Yeah.
because so many artists do that now. And
I remember that one time Quinn tried to do it and he got bullied. And
What
it was
did he
like
say?
he said it was in 2020. He said something political, and then it wasn't even like full political. It was like a semi-political statement, and then people bullied him for it.
I never knew that.
And he was like, "All right, guys, I learned my lesson. I'm not talking about politics anymore."
Fine, I'll stop. That's funny.
John Bellion doesn't talk about politics. He talks about some serious issues if they come
Somebody
up.
commented.
Nostalgia. Oh, gotta love that thumbnail. Yeah. Wasn't it the like the Peppa Pig salt thing?
No, it was Mr.
Oh, it was
Salt and Mrs. Pepper
from
Blue's
Blue's
Clues.
Yeah,
It was a good thumbnail. Thank you. Do we know who this
Salt.
is?
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
It's probably somebody from the brain surge episodes.
Could be.
Salt is always on my side. Salt did win.
Salt did win, so.
If you rewind to the beginning of the stream,
75,
it was
25%.
75 to 25.
Nice.
And if you want to vote on future polls, our Instagrams are in the description. That's where we do the polls.
Yeah.
Salt won 75-25.
Yeah.
Pepper didn't have much of a run, so. Although it did start better than it ended.
Salt won entirely for me because of French fries. So,
French fries win for Salt.
French fries won for Salt.
Chips also help
Sure.
from Mexican
just-
restaurants.
I
They're so
imagine-
good with salt.
I imagine eating unsalted fries and it just doesn't seem like a good time.
As somebody that's had unsalted fries, I can tell you that they're not that good.
At that point, you're just eating a potato.
Worst thing about Chick-fil-A is that they remove the special request thing. I don't know why they do that. Like,
They're Chick-fil-A, I'm not going to question them.
I ain't gonna question them, but like when I asked for extra salt on my fries, it's because I wanted extra salt. But when I asked for them well done, because their fries are better when they're like a little crispy, not so crispy to where they're rocks and no potato on the inside. That's not what I'm trying to say. But yeah. But I like their chicken well done too. So
JJ being awake scares me. He's never up this
scares
early,
me.
dude.
and
He's been up since
been-
5:30.
Maybe he has an exam and he woke up and got the nervousness and
Studied.
couldn't go back to
I don't
sleep.
know.
I mean, his lights were off when I woke up, so I don't think so.
He was shuffling and watching something on
Oh.
his phone.
When I walked by, the door was open and the lights were off. I was like, did he fall asleep with the door open last
Maybe
night?
he had to go run for his class. He's been talking about having to do that this week. That could have been
Maybe.
what it was.
Just keeps tripping me out because I'll look over and see the all black hood. I'm like, I thought this hood was green. It's not. Or it is.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Anything else? Is there anything that you're looking forward to this week?
Church tonight. It's always fun. My paycheck.
I wish I was getting one of those. I will next week though.
New Gang War issue comes out today. It's going decently.
Really?
Yeah. It's a lot better than the Dark Web was. Dark Web was atrocious.
That's good.
Looking forward to that. Actually comes out today. I started reading a new comic series online called Gotham Central.
I thought it was New Comic Book Wednesday.
It is today's Wednesday.
Oh, you're right. It is. Why did I think it was Tuesday? We're
Yeah,
doing
we're doing
KLM.
KLM.
I mean, we've had some moments where we after KLM was over, we forgot. That was bad.
Yeah.
That was not good. I'm failing my exam today. There's no way I can recover from that. I am not excited about
two
today.
exams, dude.
I'm not excited about today.
Maybe that's what I'm not looking forward to is the rest of this day.
Knowing that I have an exam and an assignment due for Japanese, and I have class until Japanese, so I don't really have time to do it. I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm hoping that my exam for Derby doesn't take long so I can study
It
relentlessly until... Which I've studied pretty well, it's just there's the list. There's 4 different questions that are going to be list that I have to do, and I don't know the list, so I need to memorize those. And then
Derby?
No, strategic brand management.
I have any like that.
And then,
yeah. I don't think my exam should be hard, but I need to study for it because I haven't really studied much for it.
I have no free time today though, which sucks.
Yeah,
Which is why I stayed
have
home yesterday.
the
not
thing that
just
sucks is I have
chill.
that stupid class for Spain tonight, and I haven't read the article yet. And last time, he called people at random and then was asking in-depth questions, and I was like, this is absurd. I read the article, but that doesn't
know these questions.
that doesn't mean I read through it twice too, and I was like, that doesn't mean that I'm going to remember this stuff. But
Yeah.
he sounded like he would get angry if I didn't know the answer.
Probably
I do
will.
not want that to happen. But if something didn't stick out to me, I'm not going to know the answer to it.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that if I get called on, I'm the first person that's called on where it's just tell me something from the article and not like last time he was asking us like the specific year that some war in France happened. And I was like, I don't know.
I would have completely guessed.
It was like
1831.
No, what? You stupid. It was like what? It was like 2000 and...
It was
What?
3037, you idiot! It hasn't happened yet.
It was 19 BC! Oh, yeah.
That one.
That one. I thought you were talking about the other
The
one.
other major war. That's funny.
Yeah, so I need to read that article, but I really want to play pickleball.
Yeah.
I'm in such a pickleballing mood.
I have class and work from 9 till 3:15, and then I have to go to that club sport meeting at 4, and then I probably leave straight from there to church, depending on how long the meeting lasts. So
When you get back from church today?
ends at 7. I'll usually stay a few minutes after to chat, probably sometime between 7:45 and 8, and then more studying because I have another exam tomorrow.
Ooh, Thursday should be an easy day for me. Oh, wait, never mind. I have work on Thursdays. Keep forgetting about that. Although, there's no events right now, so
And
I'll get to watch some anime. Oh, that's something I did this week. I finally finished My Hero. 6 freaking seasons, and I binged that crap in a month. I'm very proud of myself. I say crap as if it was bad. I gave it a 90 out of 100.
I'm on
Unless Jacob's asking, then I gave it a 63. I'm gonna give you Jacob's number, and I want you to text him and tell him that I gave it a 63. Not really.
I don't think I have Jacob's number. Yeah, I do. No, yes I do. I have Jacob's number.
You should text him and say, just found out Caleb gave My Hero a 63. What do I do with this information? Yeah.
I'm gonna say you gave it a 98.
No.
Just
The joke is the 63.
he likes it.
He likes it.
I thought you were okay.
The joke is the 63.
Dude.
But he recommended My Hero to me.
Yeah.
I won't get it. That's it. I won't get into it.
I have like one episode left of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That show is incredible.
Really?
It is so
I'm glad you watched it
freaking
without
good.
me.
I told you I was gonna watch it
When did you?
when it came out. I said I'm gonna watch the show when it comes out. And I
Yeah, we
it.
watched the first 2 episodes together.
Yeah.
You
And
didn't
I
tell
kept
me
watching
when
it.
else you watched it. I'm not actually upset.
Sounds like you're upset. I'm
Yeah,
almost
I'm
done with
not.
it. I'll rewatch it because it's freaking incredible.
I
But
thought the first 2 episodes were just okay.
it's not even like the
They weren't
action.
They weren't like.
Once they start once they get in a relationship, it's the best relationship dialogue I've ever watched in a show. As far as like the arguments and the like non-arguments and just the talking. The action's not even like that great in the show. But
I thought it was funny in the first episode when they passed the cake off, and I was like, "It's gonna be a bomb."
it was a
And then they walked away, and the building exploded. I was like, "Huh, it was a bomb."
It was a bomb.
I felt pretty smart for that.
Yeah.
And I was only like 50% joking because I was like, "There's got to be something important, or they wouldn't be showing the house in the background." But yeah, I thought the first episodes were fine.
Yeah. There's one episode, I don't know what you want me to spoil or not spoil.
Well, don't spoil it for the camera.
Okay.
Is there a sex scene or something?
No.
Okay.
There is, but it's not a nude sex scene. It's just
That's
a
good.
TV show sex scene.
I've decided I'll never watch another thing with nudity in it.
But yeah, they
Except for the boys, I guess. But I'm gonna look up what scenes have it and skip through them. Yeah. I don't know. It definitely wasn't bad. But somebody from Tallahatchie, Mississippi is calling me. It wasn't bad by any means, but like I felt like some of the dialogue was like a little, I don't want to say forced, but like too slow at times.
yeah, but it definitely picks up, which I like because they just met each other and they're married,
Yeah.
and there's definitely a awkwardness that.
I think it was.
that.
It felt kind of intentional, but it wasn't like typical awkwardness that you see in TV shows. It was just like actually, it felt awkward. Which like that could have been because of the actors.
Yeah, it definitely gets a lot less awkward, and they like once they actually like start liking each other and get in a serious relationship. And
Word.
it's,
I'll probably watch it. Everybody knows my track record with watching hour-long shows that come out.
I'll probably
this one's not coming out weekly, so
it's all out, but I'll probably finish it tonight unless I'm really tired when I get back. But it's
I've
it's
got
so good.
stuff to watch. I'm watching 5 anime right now. 2 of them are still coming out weekly. I started one of them last night. A little celebration, a little rom-com, slice of life for finishing a 6-season show. So I'm gonna binge this one. And then the other 2 I'm watching are Summertime Rendering and Samurai Champloo. So I guess I could watch those by myself though.
I'll watch Samurai Champloo with you anytime. I've lost interest in Summertime Rendering. I did not like.
The one I'm most excited
They
about
changed
of the
the
5
villain.
I'm watching is Summertime Rendering. So.
At first, it started so good, and then I don't like how they did the villain. I just wasn't a fan. But that's just me. I want to watch the baseball episode of Samurai Champloo again so bad because it's so funny.
When I get to it, I'll let you know.
And the show is like,
I'll watch it on the big
it just has nothing to do with the plot of the show. That's the only episode like that. Most of it's like a continued adventure, and then there's just that episode. But it's really funny.
Well, I'll probably start watching it by myself sometime soon. Because it doesn't seem like we're ever going to watch it and innovate it again.
Probably not. We're not good with doing things we say we're gonna do. We have not released a YouTube video in 2 weeks.
That's true.
And the past 2 YouTube videos we released were Brain Search.
I haven't had anything to talk about. I need to just start reviewing random movies by myself in my room. I just need to do that.
I need to start doing the Monday memo again, but I don't like waking up anymore,
You know?
and I don't want to do it at nighttime. So
It sucks that I can't use the mics Andy got me because I lost my adapter, so I can't even plug it into my computer.
dude, I need to find the Bluetooth mics that Colton had that go into the phone.
Well, those are the ones that Andy got. They're just nicer. So if you ever want those, we need to use them for this. I told him last week. I literally said I'm going to remember this week.
So we can use them for Caleb AM. I need to use them for. I want to start just using a mic for stuff. But anyways, it's 8:00 something.
Yeah, I'm going to try to knock out this Japanese homework assignment before I leave. So. Or actually, I'm probably going to leave, go to campus if you want to come with me.
I don't know if
Oh,
I
wait,
need
yeah,
to.
you.
My tummy. I don't know if I need to drive just because I have to go to that thing, and I don't know when it ends, and I don't want to risk having to take the bus back to drive to church. So I'll probably drive myself. All right.
Oh, that's a pop.
What's a pop?
That I thought it was like something else. Oh, look at the game theory on my back.
That's cool. It's
Oh.
actually green.
That looks sick. I was just butting the air. This needs to go a little bit farther to the right, by the way.
Well, if it does, it covers up the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you can put it in the top right corner now.
Yeah.
In the window. All right.
Watch this.
Whoa! Whoa!
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
Alright.
So, well, thank y'all so much for watching.
I'm Caleb Griffin.
I'm Caleb Ladd.
You've been Caleb AM.
You just got Caleb AM so crazily hard.
We'll see you guys next week.